So she said, no. Yeah. Hello, welcome to another week with me and my 12-month-old baby. She is just a little over a year old now, which is so crazy. But this is also the week that we hit 600 subscribers. That's pretty fun. Oh my gosh, I feel like we just hit 500 like not even that long ago. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and tuning in to this life with me and my baby. And yeah, just want to say thank you. Here's to another like 400 more so that we can be monetized. So that'll be fun. Woo. Okay, and I just want to say thank you so much, and on to the rest of the vlog. You see that? And yes, she waited till she was just a little over a year old to start walking like a pro. Like, she's done this before. Like, this is no big deal. She could just walk in a straight line now. While before her birthday, it was just like a couple steps and then she fall down. A couple steps and she fall down. And here she is walking in a straight line for a good amount of time. She's still staggering a little bit, but she's doing so good. Come on over. Come this way. Come this way. Oh. And this was the clip that we showed my family to prove, hey, she's walking like a pro, like she's doing it. And of course she falls down a couple times, but you know, she's getting the hang of it.
Oh, and she's back. Oh, and she's back. Oh, and she's back.
I don't believe you until I feel it. Puppy baby. So she said no. No. This was such a cute, unexpected moment for my baby girl. As you can see, she's like hugging my arm with her little feet and her little arms, just like holding on to me like that. She really doesn't show that much affection in this like simple, like physical way. So I was really soaking this in. This is my new favorite photo. I think this is my wallpaper on my phone right now currently. I just love it so much.
Big old bobcat.
Men when they pose with their fish on dating websites.
This one's a hefty one. Just a little. Smooth face coffee. Your bird.
So this was when I was packing up for my cousin trip to Disneyland. I was just throwing everything in my suitcase of everything that I needed that I could just think of. I was just chucking it in there, and of course my little helper was just grabbing random things out of the suitcase. We threw this little hat on top of her too, because it now just fits her, and she just looks so fashionable. Work it. And when I got back from Disneyland, I presented Marceline with this little toy that we got her. It's just a little plush Rapunzel. I love Rapunzel. Tangled is probably one of my favorite Disney movies. So it was very heartwarming to see her give Rapunzel a little kiss as a sign of affection for her new little toy. And yes, she is sitting in my suitcase because, you know, babies gotta sit and climb on everything they see. And I did show her my Santa hat too. And as you see, she was not a fan. Oh my gosh, I love these photos of her. The faces she's making is so funny. Okay, alright, isn't that necessary?
Finally.
I think I saw some hair.
Touch his foot.
It's a little boy. I can get that. But now that she's walking around like a speed demon, we thought it was time for her to try on some shoes. As you see, she's not very happy about it. I thought she'd be more excited because these ones actually seem pretty comfortable. But my parents had gotten these for her, and they said that they were the closest in size to her feet than anything else they got. In which I put them on myself, and if only she had enough room. But she's acting like she cannot. What do you think? She does not want to stand up with these. I think she immediately just wants to rip them off. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can stand up. Ooh, shoes. Baby's got shoes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, beautiful. If you're gonna walk around in public, you gotta need to have shoes. Interesting. I'm not a big fan of them either, but yeah, let's keep going. Woo! She goes. I swear, when I looked at them, the shoes by themselves, they seemed quite big. I was like, oh, these are perfect. But now I'm looking at them on her, they seem, maybe they're too small. You know, because you want them, they will be bigger than her feet. Ah, she's moving. Especially for her first time in shoes. Okay, she's going too fast. I can't keep up. Hey. Oh, how is she doing? Yeah, you like her?
Mama?
Yeah, that's me. If there's a will, there's a way. And this baby will be read to.
3 busy bees buzzing by. Next were 4 silly squirrels playing hide and seek. Do you see the 4 of them? Look at this one.
And now that she is a year old, we are making it our mission to give her 3 meals a day for Sherzies now. I think beforehand, before she hit a year old, she was not really like super interested in food, like a whole bunch, but we're definitely making it our mission now to like give her those meals. It's really difficult because she doesn't have that many teeth right now, so we gotta chop everything into tiny little pieces. But here's all the things that we've given her this week that we can manage to get her to munch on. That's not breast milk or formula. Maybe it's too cold.
What they would do is come up with a set ideas list, send it over to Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm would say, hey, that's great, you can make all of these. Following that, they'd start building the prototypes.
Has any food gone in her mouth yet?
The best models from the
well.
assortment. So the designers, I guess, don't.
Maybe I am boiling that egg.
I'm not sure. Obviously, we're not.
Hello, apologies for the no makeup, greasy hair. It's just one of those days. But I wanted to check in because it feels like this vlog is always just entirely my baby and not me. So, hello, here's my face. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to give you an update about how my dad did going to the World Series game. Because I hyped it up. Then I'm like, oh, my dad's going to the World Series game. My dad loves baseball, loves the Diamondbacks. He was so excited to go. Spent a fortune getting 2 tickets for him and his brother. Yeah, I just want to give you an update on that while I make. Here I got a little thing of formula and I have to split it into 2 bottles because I have no clean like 8-ounce bottles. So that shows you how it's going today. No makeup, greasy hair. I was really hoping her nap was gonna be a longer nap because I just feel extra tired today. Not that she's not doing good. She's doing fine. Like, she's doing okay today. You know, mood-wise and everything. Let me go put this in the warmer really quick. The first half, and then I'll have to warm up the second half. Okay, I'm back. As for my dad, he was so excited to go. He ended up getting tickets for Halloween night, which you saw my point of view of all the stuff that I did on Halloween, more or less, as much as I got footage of. But as for my dad, he went to the game. His brother flew into town to go with him. And oh my gosh, I guess starting off, they had to pay $100 to park close by. Well, okay. And they needed to park close by because, I don't know if you guys know this, but my dad, he's a big guy. My stepdad, he's a big guy, always been a big guy, and he had knee surgery on both of his knees, so he has metal in both of his knees, so that makes walking and going up steps very difficult. That's why my parents never come to visit. That's at least one of the reasons is because we're on the 3rd floor of this apartment, so my parents can't come because of the stairs. My dad really wanted to go to this World Series game, and the only thing he could afford were nosebleed seats. As you can imagine, he's not going to get behind home plate or nothing, so he got nosebleed seats all the way up in, you know, the 300 section, which is fine. I mean, like baseball, you just need to, you don't need the best view to see the game. And my dad was just happy to be there. Long story short, he had a really tough time with going up the steps, all the steps up to their seats. And they got to the game super early so that they could get that really good parking and so that they could, you know, chillax, relax, and get like a hot dog, even like a beer. My dad doesn't drink, but he's like, hey, I'm at a World Series game. I'm gonna get a beer. And of course, they give him like a big ol' like 32-ounce thing of beer. It's huge. And he doesn't know that, you know, he's probably good with a little one because he doesn't drink. Like I said, it's mostly just for the fun of it. When you go to these stadiums, I think if you go anywhere, like a bar or something, they give you a can, the bartender has to open the can to give it to you. I think to prove that you won't leave with it. I don't know exactly why they do it, but I think it's just to like prove that, okay, you gotta drink it here, sort of thing. I don't know. And so my dad had such a tough time with this giant beer, like 32 ounce, no, it's probably not 32 ounce, maybe 24 ounce can of beer up all those steps, and he's already struggling as it is to get to his seat. And then to top it all off, the D-backs lost. Like really bad. I think that was, no, I think they did worse the previous day. And they lost, and they did not do too well the game that my dad went. Here, you want to go down? So yeah, they didn't even win. And so they went home. My dad and his brother went home fairly early on in the game. I felt so bad for him. What, grinding me to get down. And so my dad told Christian, my husband, and I afterwards that he's like, oh, if he knew how difficult it was going to be to go to the game and to attempt to enjoy it, he would have given Christian and I the tickets. Which, you know, we wouldn't find. We're in our mid-20s, you know, we can go to a game. But yeah, so that's what happened with my dad. I just wanted to give an update because I think I hyped it up about the D-backs going to the World Series, my dad going to a game. Oh my gosh, my baby right now. He was sore for days, guys. Like, I saw him a couple days later and he was still complaining about how sore his legs were because of all the steps. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Tata did. That's how Tata was. I'm trying to go to the World Series. Yeah, so this is my face, and wish me luck on how I'm doing today with this baby. And yeah, just want to check in. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I know I'm like super behind on all the vlogs. It's just like, look at me and this baby. I know you guys understand. I mean, like, who gets anything done with a toddler? I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, if you are upset that you're not doing too much while you have a toddler, this is not your time. This is not your time to be thriving. It's your time to keep a toddler alive, and if you do anything else, that's great. So that's how I like to think of it, that just the fact I'm able to do these videos is just like an awesome thing that I'm also able to do. But the main awesome thing is I'm keeping this little girl alive and thriving. You're the one thriving. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing and sticking to these videos. Love you guys. Okay, bye-bye.